Hi everyone, and welcome to today's class. It's the day of the new moon and we've got all these portal energies as well from the spring equinox, and the guides said having in mind for when the video is going to be released that we really need to recover from integrating these portal energies. There's a lot of upgrades coming, and it's not a little upgrade, it's quite a big one. So maybe you notice that everyone around you is a little bit tired or even exhausted. Yesterday my class was not even speaking anymore, answering me. They just were saving energy. So the thing is, knowing we have to integrate this, we have to process it, it has to move through our body, and what can we do to help it? That's on now. Okay, so let's get on with it and let's see what we're guided to do. Little toes in line with our hips or muscle line, the little fingers in line with the shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sit bones together, and then it's like a fountain moving through your crown of the head, Your knees and your elbows are relaxed, sinking your ribs together, navel towards your spine, and we're good to go. Starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms, palms to the front. Now the fingers stay long, but you think the little fingers towards these thumbs, ribs together, everything's long, just lengthening through, breathing and relax, just relaxing. Okay, one more time. Little fingers towards the thumbs, ribs together, lengthening everything. Feel the length of the spine. Maybe you want to visualize the little muscles between your vertebra, and relax, and just make sure that there's no pressure on your knees. Okay, working our way around the upper arm now, facing the back, or palms are facing the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening everything, ribs together, lengthen, 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 and relaxing. Okay. Breathe. Okay. Thumbs towards the little fingers, just lengthening, 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 and relaxing. Okay, with that same muscle coordination, we now go to the end of the mat, sit bones together, everything's long, and just feel the length before you start rolling down. Your head is heavy and relaxed. Yes, but make sure it is. Navel in, and of course you can bend your legs anytime, and if you need some books or yoga blocks, that's fine. Okay, a very interesting hairstyle. Okay, so navel in, and sit bones long, so now you've got your back long, and again, navel in, and lengthening, and one more time, navel in, and lengthening, and just relaxing, and let the blood flow back. Okay, breathe, good. One more time, and we add the opening of the arm, navel in, lengthen. Now I'm looking at my middle finger and describing, the biggest possible circle going backwards. And lengthening other side, lengthening. Energy through the head is the most important thing, meaning through the entire back. Yeah, the lengthening from the sit bones, energy out of the head, and lengthening, lengthening. Just sink your arm long, sink your head long, sink it all long, and make sure like that, the weight is off the legs. It's all in the center where the strength is, and relax. Okay, breathe, yeah, and the strength from the center is a point today I'm just getting, so let's see with the next exercise. We're here in the plank position. If you are not comfortable with that position, you can actually be on your underarms doing the same thing, okay? Making sure you're not here, navel against your spine, no pressure here. Okay, good. So, bar here, little fingers in line with little toes, and we start the exercise off by rolling on on the balls of the feet. That's just a preparation. Don't think backwards, think the fountain, because otherwise your butt might come up, and that's not what we desire. So, lengthen one leg. This is the actual exercise. Lowering, lengthening, and lowering. Lengthening, and always lengthen behind your neck. Important. Lengthening, lengthening. And just coming back, relaxing your lower back, just relaxing here. Okay, good, good. All right, one more, just a little bit more, and up. Now we don't need to repeat the preparation. That's just for once. And relax. And just relax backwards. Being here. Okay. Good. And now we'll do a little balance, and you can't do that on the underarms. If you want to work on your underarms, I just give you a little variation or different exercise. You can do it here. Think of lengthening into two different directions, from your sit bones through to your head and through your heels, okay? The other exercise in the back position is the sideways opening, so you go for here. Lengthening, and lengthening, lowering your butt, and lengthening, and lengthening. Okay, lengthening, and I may just try a little balance. Let's see if we can, yeah. As you know, balancing is sending energy through the different parts, different directions, I wanted to say. And of course, you can go on here and then do it on the other side, but I just want to see you, face you, better to say. Lengthen, so on here, and now other side, and lengthening, lengthening energy through, and lengthening, and we go, just relaxing. Yeah, my knee is still a little bit tender from last week, but it gets better with some cream, actually arnica. I can very much recommend that always. Okay, so we're here on our knees for the next exercise. And of course you're welcome to use a blanket or a cushion if you feel as I just described. Okay, so one leg goes in front of the other, so you can keep the fountain going. Energy diagonally forward. Okay, and lengthening. Now, it's not important to lift the leg, but to have the intention to draw a circle to get here. That makes all the difference, because that activates your muscle coordination, and then you can do it. If you can't reach the floor, as before, use some books or yoga blocks. That's what they are for. Okay, lengthening and changing other side. Okay, so lengthening, up, and lengthen, and lowering. One more time. Lengthening, lowering, and lengthening, lowering, and up, and changing again. One more time, lengthening, and here we go, and lengthening, and either trying to reach that parallel position, so trying again, or if you can hold it there, or holding it's not the right thing, it's just energy through, and the leg holds itself really. Then you can try to describe a part of the circle, making sure that the energy keeps going, fountain, and of course through your leg, so there's no pressure anywhere. And center, and lengthening, and lengthening, and changing. Good, so it's all long out, yeah? Nothing lifted and in, it's all lengthening out. I'm sure you can see the difference. And it's a diagonal line, so there's no stress on your shoulders. And lengthening, and anywhere, there should be no stress if you always keep the energy coming out of your head, yeah? So lengthening, and lengthening, coming back, and lengthen, up, and here we go. Just relaxing the back, and just tune in with your body. What you need, maybe a little bit of massage, or stretching out. Just you're by yourself, no one's watching, so you do what you need, what you feel is the right thing. And maybe just giving it a wiggle. Yes, or making your knee hot. This is the Chinese way, and it's always good. Always really good. And then shaking here. So yes, good. We're good to go. Okay, so what's next? Sideways push-ups, I'm being told. So my shoulders are in line with the hips and the heels. I embrace my upper shoulder blade and I have my hand next to my body and I'm lengthening it. It's not lifting. See that? It's lengthening from your sit bones and coming up. Okay, so we're here to do that. Lengthening, coming up, and lengthening, lowering down. And again, lengthen, and lengthen. And again, lengthen, and down. It's not about being able to lift, it's about thinking long. And if you're activating everything and you're up to here, that's already your muscle response. So you're doing the right thing. Yeah, it's not necessary that you can get up. Don't worry about that too much, yeah? So, lengthening. Okay, so, I think I've been doing six, I don't know exactly, because the thing is, both sides are different. So go for the feeling, and maybe you need to do less on one side, and the other side needs more attention and more strength. Lengthening. And I rather love to say more attention because that's what our body really needs. So now from here, sit bones through the head, through the toes, making sure you don't lean on your lower back. Lengthening and then sideways, up, yes. Okay. If you can't get up, no problem. The stretch is the important thing, and thinking long and see where the muscle coordination leads to. The rest is practice, but the benefit comes from the feeling, and you have the feeling by doing everything that we're talking about. Okay, so shoulders, hips and heels, and your hand goes around your shoulder, hand is placed here, other hand is placed here, so make sure your elbows close to your body, do not lift your shoulder. And now sit bones to your head, and that's your success. not the coming up. This is the success. Okay, so lengthen and lengthening. So try to visualize the way downwards to be even longer than the way upwards. Okay? You can see this side for me is a lot easier. So lengthening, I must make sure to not go too fast because I might miss out on some valuable information my body wants to give me. Lengthen, but I don't need to do as many as on the other side, okay? Good, so now the hands at the front, palms facing each other, lengthening everything and lowering. One more time, and lengthening, and lowering, one more time, and lengthening, energy through the head, and lengthen, and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Oh, okay, just relax the back. Lengthening. Okay, so now this is the massage version with a little bit more oomph. Okay, so what's next? Right. Okay, interesting. Right. So we're sitting here. You can either have your legs open. This is not very much flexibility for me, so it's very comfortable, I'm trying to say. You can also have your legs crossed, or you can sit with your legs in this position, right? So you choose, and you can even change throughout the exercise what you want to do. Sit bones are in line with your head. Now from here, lengthening, same way as we did on the knee. So the shoulder blades are even, and this is a diagonal line, arms slightly forward, therefore elbows relaxed, and sit bones head in the line. So what we do is we think energy through, and with that energy through, continuously lengthening, we're turning. But, and then lengthening, coming back. Important thing, don't think turning, because if you think turning, this is what we get. See that? We don't need that. Or twisting. This is maintained, 3 lines, and you're continuously lengthening these 3 lines while doing this. Okay, so breathing in, on the out breath, coming back, and lengthening the upper body while your arms lower, and here's your relaxing private moment. So try to relax after your arms are coming down, and not from here and everything sinks, okay? Maintain it a little longer if you can, and also from here, sit bones, energy through the heels, from the sit bones, lengthening out, yeah? If you are sitting with crossed legs, same thing, out of your knees. Lengthening, with knees crossed, no, with legs crossed, sorry. Lengthening, turning. Now I'm sending energy through my fingertips, and that turns my arms. So it's not turning from here. Don't do that. If you can only get to here, yeah, by doing that and thinking longer from your fountain and energy through fingers, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's better than doing this. Okay, so from here, now diagonally forward. So make sure fountain goes on. You're only going forward, not affecting anything here. If you are down here, no problem. It's where you can go to. Now lengthening everything, coming up, and lengthening, and now it's relaxing. Good. And again. Lengthening, breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening, going to the side. Lengthening the fingers. And lengthening, up we go, and coming back to the center. Make sure everything's long and parallel, and release. Okay, good. Now again, sideways. We just repeat the last one, lengthening, and lengthening. relax now. Lengthening, and to the center, and lengthening. You always choose your variation. If you feel drawn to the first one, that's fine. And lengthening, and lengthening, what you can do, and then lengthening diagonally, and coming back to the center, and lengthening. Okay, good. If you need a little break, you just take the legs together and relax them like this, for example. Or if you're sitting here, take them up, same thing. Yeah, okay, because there is a second section to this exercise, which we do now. Okay, so from here, lengthening. And now we go directly to the side. And if you do so, what you may find is that you do this. So we need to think this shoulder blade turning forward, lengthening. Think of having 3 diagonal lines, okay? And my leg arms are here. And now I'm coming back, and it's always like an arc, or like an arch, sorry. So when I'm going to the side, I'm going like this, okay? So the arch is what you feel. You lift off your sit bones, and then you feel that in your body. Coming back and lower. Okay. We repeat that once to each side, lengthening, breathing in, and to the side, and coming back, and to the side, and coming back. And if you like, you take a break, okay? You can take a break in between, obviously. The important thing with these exercises is precision. And the more detailed and precise you work, the more benefit you get out of this, not only physically. Lengthen, if you want to know more about that, just check out my channel intro. Okay, so from here, lengthening. See, it's that 3 diagonal lines. And try to lengthen. There's nothing going on here. It's the head. And that head takes my arms with it. Yeah? Okay. And lengthening. Arch. Hands. Lengthening. Whatever I can. If you can go to here, that's fine. Yeah? Okay, so now lengthening. Your center line, see your center line here, yes? And then lengthening up, and open, lengthen, relax. And again, lengthening, navel in, sorry, lengthening, and palms to the front, and lengthen, and lowering. I really love to work with total tranquility, but there's a street nearby, so sometimes it's a bit, disruptive all of a sudden. Lengthen, and up, and coming up, and lengthening. Okay. Just taking the legs together and relaxing. And there's a little exercise I just want to add, or to be accurate, the guides want to add. So it's from here, sit bones together, your sit bones in line with the head, your arms are here, and I'm slightly flexing the leg. And now, as I'm lengthening it, I'm also lengthening from my head. So it's like a 2-way lengthening from the center. And then from your abs, you pull it back in. Yes, you draw it back in. So lengthening, arms are slightly forward in front of you, so your shoulder blades are even, as always. And now draw it back in. So only if you think lengthening both, this does something for you. If you don't think that, lengthening in your upper body, it doesn't do anything for you. Lengthening, Now from here, you think longer and you turn your leg, and you think even longer, you turn it back in and draw it in. And one more time, lengthening and lengthening, relaxing here, everything, and coming back and draw it in. Okay, so next one. You always choose your variation, yes? So you can stick to the first one, for example. And turn it. Now from here, you slightly turn out, but you can only turn out so far that your hips stay. So now from here, you need to lengthen. So you draw it back in, back to parallel, and coming in. And lengthening out, and lengthening turn, and turning out, ribs together, and lengthening, and parallel, and drawing in, and I just repeat the last version, and lengthening up, turn, and open, and lengthen, and in, and lengthening, and turn, and open. You can take it slower, make sure you do it in your own pace so you feel if you're parallel or not. So you always have the time to get the necessary input, feedback from your body. Okay, good. So now relaxing the back. Very surprising order for me and surprising exercises. I get the tranquility that we have in the end and how necessary that is. So please, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. Take care. Lots of self-care. It's just so necessary to navigate these energies, because it's just like it's fiery energy all the time now, and we have a new moon in Aries, fire energy, but at the same time we get all these portal energies, and how can we just take it all in? It's impossible. So we need a moment of shutdown, calm, rest, sleep. Yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for growing my community. Lots and lots of love to you all, and yes, I love to see you for the next class, so please stay around, and yeah, see you in the next class.